got mail.
Santee, can you do a video on Spurs in the Old West? Rebel Cowboy Elvis. Now that's a good name.
I like that idea. Let's do one on Spurs. What do you think?
Yeah, okay.
Spurs are No, not those Spurs, Rex. Spurs are essentially tools that are worn on the back of a boot, sometimes resting on the top of a heel ridge, that are used to urge the horse into action. They have a spiky, sprocket-looking disc called a rowel that pokes the horse as incentive to make it go. The rowel spins freely so that the spur won't grab hold and hurt the horse.
You do, and it'll be the biggest mistake you ever made, you Texas brush popper.
This video is not condoning the use of spurs or the harming or mistreatment of any animals. I'm simply letting you all know the history of them as they pertain to the Old West. Now, spurs have been around for a long time. The Romans and the Moors used them, which led to the Spanish using them, which led to the Mexicans using them, which led to the Cowboys using them. Western spurs differed from their eastern counterpart by their decorations and their bigger rowels. Frontier saddles were made with thick leather, which set the fenders and the stirrups farther away from the horse. As far as the decorations go, well, some cowboys fancied inlays and hand carving. Classed their act up a bit, I guess. They weren't all big rowels, though. Cavalry and eastern spurs saw use out west. The Raking Spur had a horizontal rowel and dates back to the Civil War. There were a number of different designs, from a drop shank, which let the rowel sit closer to the heel of the boot, all the way to the Mexican or Chihuahua style with a straight long shank. Jingle Bobs were little bells attached to the rowel area of the spurs that made a ringing sound when moved. In old California, these were awarded to the best horsemen on the ranch. It was like a badge of honor, and when folks heard those spurs, they knew the top hand was around. Other sources say that the jingling sound helps calm the horse. Either way, they sound pretty cool when walking on a wooden sidewalk. Spur chains ran under the heel of the boot and helped keep the spur in place. In some instances, these were just simply made from leather. Although spurs could be purchased in town, some cowboys made them on the ranch where they worked. If they were lucky, there was a blacksmith on hand to help them. Spur makers of the era like August Berman made spurs that are extremely collectible today. Some of these go for thousands of dollars. My spurs are vintage iron spurs that have a chap guard on them. When I hauled them out to film them, I noticed I'm missing a rowel. Luckily, I can get rowels at the local tack shop here in Tucson. But it got me thinking of these open range repairs that these frontier fellas must have had to do. Well, that's it on Spurs. Thanks for watching.
Did a good job. Hey folks, don't forget, like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on down the trail. What is wrong with you?
Coffee.